What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush, Let's Talk Jets Radio. We broadcast live every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. We appreciate everybody tuning in and calling in. We're having a lot of fun. Please subscribe to this channel here if you're watching this. We definitely appreciate it. One of the questions we get asked all the time, and people get mad that we don't address it, is what is Jamal Adams' trade value? What is this? What is that? And this is a tough question to answer for a variety of reasons because nothing is normal. If this was a normal trade conversation prior to the draft, okay, he has more value. There's a lot more unknown. There's a lot teams that still have a lot of need. This is prior to the draft. There's still a second wave of free agency. So teams still have a lot of needs. We're already past all of that. So teams have already drafted. They've already gone through most of free agency. So a lot of their needs have already been fulfilled. A lot of teams think their roster's already done. So this would be kind of like a present to them. So that's not normal. So the timing of it is completely different. Then it's the whole scenario that Jamal Adams created himself. He's created this media firestorm, giving this impression that, he can be a real pain in the ass and a problem for the Jets, kind of potentially giving the Jets like some challenges in terms of leverage, where it's like, all right, if they call up and they say a team offers them a second rounder, and the Jets say no, but listen, we know you have a pain in the ass in your hands. Like we'll just wait you out. So it's not ideal there either. And then the third part of this is that Jamal could be difficult in terms of where he gets traded to. Now, I understand wherever he gets traded to, the team will have control of him for 3 years, with the franchise tag in the third year. But still, do you really want to inherit that? You're going to inherit a player, especially if it's a team that doesn't want to go to, that in 2 years is going to be a problem. Like, is that team a Jamal Adams away from going to the Super Bowl? Are you willing to inherit him for 2 years and this problem and all these other things? And I'm not so sure. So you factor all that in. It's like, how do you identify what a good value is? And I think the Jets are going to hold strong and say, listen, we want a first and a third, or we want a first-round pick and a quality player, whether it's a starting offensive lineman. There's been rumors about La'el Collins. Do you want a wide receiver? Whoever it is. But I think the Jets have got to hold strong here. And to be honest with you, if they take that stance, I don't think any team is going to meet their demand. I don't think the Cowboys are going to do it. I just think that they're going to deem it too much. And I think that the Jets, come late training camp, they're going to figure out a way to get them signed or get it figured out. Like you saw today, there's a report about Chris Jones and the Chiefs. They can't get a deal done. And the Chiefs' biggest issue with getting a deal done is they want some kind of insight from the league. What is going on with the salary cap? How do we handle finance? How do we do all these things? Because, they have to, I think it's July 15th, or that date could be wrong, but they want some kind of insight of what the hell is going on so they can make an important financial decision. So the Jets are in the same boat. And this is kind of how it's all been played out. Like, we want to talk turkey with you, but we don't know what the hell we're dealing with. So, and we don't even know about this season, to be honest with you. So there's to figure out what Jamal's trade value is. There's so many unknowns here, and there's so many problems. So I think the Jets, I guess the starting point's a first-round pick, and then first-round pick and something else. I don't think this is comparable to Jalen Ramsey. I mean, you're looking, people want to, try to compare values. We're looking at an elite top-level corner to an elite safety. I don't think that's going to match. I mean, you're looking at deals for Beckham and wide receivers. Like, Jamal's a unique player. He's a safety. I think he's much more than a safety. He's dynamic. He's the best at his position. He's an all-pro. But what does that mean? Like I said, a lot of teams had the rosters already done. And, I understand where that Khalil Mack thing happened later on too, but this is an interesting spot here. Very interesting. It's more difficult because the way Jamal's handling himself. And honestly, I think somehow, some way, the Jets may get something done here. I think they're going to hold out. They're going to make him report. He's not, he can only hold, is he going to lose $40,000 a day by not coming to camp? I think he may show up. He can show up and have a injury, but I think that's how it plays out. So the value, I don't think the Jets get the value they want. I think teams are going to offer less, try to play that game, and I don't think it happens. I just don't, my personal opinion. So for all of you that said we haven't answered the trade value question, this is my answer. My answer is we're not going to get what we want, and that means that Jamal stays a Jet. Whether it's a new contract or not, he'll be here come training camp. And watch when this video is done. I'm sure he'll get traded tomorrow. But as of now, that's what I think. So I'll talk to you guys later.